What's up, everybody? So it's been a little while. I got pretty sick, so I didn't do a video for a couple weeks. But anyway, the grass got behind. I just was not feeling good the past couple weeks. I got a really bad infection in my eye. I'll leave it at that. But the yard got behind. I did spray all that stuff that I was doing to get rid of this Dallas grass, and for the most part, I got rid of quite a bit of it. But I did 2 coatings. I waited 2 weeks, did another coating. So I've only sprayed twice. And I'm here pulling my mower out. I'm getting ready to get with it out here. And it's still a little dead, but it's starting to come back, unfortunately. It didn't kill it all the way. So what's the game plan? Well, I haven't been running the sprinklers either. It's like every time I turn them on and then I end up leaving, it rains all week. And I'm hours and hours away from the house, so I can't do nothing about it if it's raining. Even if I check the weather, and then it just changes. So I haven't had them on. But the fescue's doing really good. But these weeds, this Dallas grass is just almost impossible, y'all. So we're going overkill, guys. We're going overkill. So the amount that I've been using, I'm doubling. I don't care. I just don't. So I'm going to double up on the MSMA. I'm going to spray it all really good. I'm going to go ahead and cut the grass. I know you usually want to spray and then wait 24 hours and then you can cut the grass or water, whatever. I got to get this grass cut, period. So we're going to cut the grass. I'm going to get my sprinklers up. And when I'm done with that, I'm going to come out here and I'm going heavy. I mean, I was doing 5 ounces. I'm going to probably do 10. I'm just saying, I'm just probably going to do 10. And I'm going to spray it all. Spray it all again. And then next week I'll do it again, because we got to get rid of this so I can get some seed down come September, October. I got to get rid of this. So anyway, that's the game plan right now. I'm sorry I haven't been on here a lot lately. Like I said, it took so much energy. I was over the road with an eye infection, couldn't hardly see. It was so bad. I had to get a doctor's note to be able to drive even. Like, it was rough. It took a lot out of me, but I'm getting my energy back. I also got a new smoker. Let me show you guys my new smoker. My brother gave me a big green egg. He gave it to me, and he knows I like to cook. I like to barbecue. So you will be seeing some barbecue videos. I just got done. Actually, I should have recorded it, but I'm kind of learning the thing. There it is over there. It's a large. But I just got done doing a Boston butt, and it turned out amazing. I did about 13 hours. I started it last night at 10. I just pulled it off not too long ago. Went real low and slow. For the last couple hours, I wrapped it with aluminum in a pan with all the juices. But besides that, I left it with just straight on the grate. Anyway, I want to get these sprinklers up. I want to get with it, and hopefully we can really knock this stuff out. Like I said, I'm going overkill with it. I got a filter on here. Let me take this filter off. There we go. This is what we're using, guys. I don't care to say it anymore. It's my yard. You know, I'm going to do what I want. It's MSMA, okay? That's what we're using. They'll tell you not to use it. They'll tell you all this stuff. I don't care. It's my house. I'm going to do what I want. Come at me. Come get me. Ain't nobody gonna bother me out here. Anyway, that's the plan. I'm gonna go 10 ounces and really just nuke it. And like I said, if it ends up hurting the fescue, it's all right, because it's better than tearing up my whole yard. The moles are already doing half the tearing up for me anyway. They're just freaking crazy. Stupid moles. If y'all guys got a cure-all for moles, let me know. I just don't think there's really a fix-it for them. You can trap them, you can poison them. They're just infested out here. And I did do grub control this year, so I did put down Grub X sometime in April, I think, is when I put it down. So also another thing I'm going to be putting down later this year in the fall, I'm going to be putting down Disease X by Scott's. I'm just going to use the Scott's brand Disease X though, so whenever I do get ready to have all this new grass, it's got a better chance not to catch a disease and everything. I highly recommend you do that is put disease X down, or you could get some rust or other things. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up and get with it. What's up, everybody? So we're getting ready to spray the yard, and I haven't gone over this sprayer here. This sprayer is awesome. There we go. This is a 4-gallon sprayer. I think it holds a little bit more than 4 gallons, to be honest, but there's markings on the side of it right here. You can't probably really see them good in this video, but there's 4 different markings for each gallon. And then on this side right here, this little one has a cup in it, and I've actually took a black marker, and this O-ring comes off on me sometimes. It just sits right here on the bottom of this, just like that. So whenever it goes in, it seals it. But anyway, it's got a little cup that you can use to measure. So I got 2, 4, 6 wrote on here so I can see it really good, because these little markings on the inside, sometimes with some of the stuff I put in here, I cannot see it. It's like it turns invisible. So I just got my 2, 4, 6 ounce marks right there, so it's easy to see. And so then that goes in there, and you can keep it in here. So every time you go to use it, there it is. So I use this a lot. This comes in handy all the time. So anyway, there's that, and this just screws back on. And then this side, it's a bigger opening. That just comes off, hangs down, and it's got a little basket inside. So every time you pour stuff in here, you keep it filtered. So this is where you really want to pour all your chemicals and stuff in, directly into this basket, just to keep debris out of here. So sometimes, like the quinclorac little pellets, I'll put in here, and then I'll use some warm water, and I'll slowly dissolve it down until it gets in there, and then I'll stick my little mixer down in here, and I'll mix the whole thing up. So yeah, there's a switch down here on the side. This can adjust the speed, or you can turn it off and turn the switch on, and it's just full blast. So a lot of times I'll turn this, I'll use the knob so I'm not going full blast all the time, unless I'm putting down fertilizer. If I'm doing fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, I'll just turn it on full blast and walk at a real fast pace and get the whole yard done. This little spot right here is a charging port, and then that's your fuse right there. It works great, y'all. And then it comes with all these attachments. I like using this one for the fertilizer because it sprays out everywhere pretty quick. I can walk real fast. You got one that's more like a garden style, just watering the plants, whatever. A little straight point sprayer, probably for doing some just straight weed control on certain little weeds, not trying to do a blanket spray. And then it comes with this little dude. Looks like the nose thing. I haven't really used this except for, actually, yes, I did use it to get some dye out and put it in here. Don't really need this for a lot of stuff that I figured out anyway. What am I trying to say? I haven't really used this for anything but dye, and I didn't really need it for that because I usually just pour dye in if I'm going to use it. I've gotten to the point where I don't really use dye anymore. Some O-rings for, you know, all your, here's the sprayer. So there's O-rings for inside the sprayer. The sprayer is pretty cool. This all comes with it. It's easy to attach. This right here unscrews a little bit, and then you can extend it. It's just because it's a little dry. But yeah, if you had some, if there was a spray some liquid in here, it would move real easy. But yeah, this, well, dang it, there it goes. It had some pressure on it actually. So yeah, that extends out pretty far, so you can reach up high or low, whatever you're trying to do. The focus isn't on me here, we're on the products, even though I'm not in the frame good. Anyway, right now this is the sprayer I got on it is this little blanket spray. It's a little slower than the other one I just showed you that I like to use. Like, I like to use this for fertilizer. This is what I've been using for like putting down my quinclorac, 2,4-D, stuff like that, because it doesn't come out as fast, and I can do a nice little medium pace walk, get the whole yard done, usually in a tank. And this just does a little fan spray. So anyway, it comes with all this stuff. It's a great little thing. This just snaps in here. It's got a hole on the back. It's got real soft padded straps. The back of this is all padded. It's pretty great. I don't have any complaints about it. And then here's the charger it comes with. this is definitely something to keep up with. I always put it in the same spot so I don't ever lose track of it, because this thing, I can get a lot of sprays done off this just one charge. I think what I remember reading is it can go like 8 hours on a charge. It might be maybe longer than that. I don't take my word for that, but it goes a long time. You're going to get a whole day's worth of work out of this if you need it. And then this plugs into the wall, plugs right down into the side of it, and it charges it right up. It doesn't take too long. And I don't charge it every time. I just charge it like after I've used it a couple times. There's a little light on the front here. And if it's ever, the green light's ever gone, then I decide to go ahead and throw it on the charger basically. So the reason whenever I turn it on, it's running because there's nothing in it right now. So it's trying to fill up the bulge pump or whatever I'm trying to say, trying to fill up the pump down here. But since there's nothing in it, it'll just continue to run. So you gotta make sure you turn it off when you're done. Anyway, I'm putting my stuff back up in here. This dude ain't cheap, but it's worth it to me for what I'm trying to do. And I've used it at my sister's house, my dad's house, my brother's house. So yeah, it's a great tool all around. I mean, if you're doing some serious weed control and you put some, what did I put in here? RM42, I think. It's a total vegetation control killer. And when I used it in here, I made sure that I cleaned this out really, really good, because that stuff is a total killer. It kills grass and everything up to says up to 2 years. But anyway, so if you're using something serious, you might consider not putting it in your main sprayer, or make sure you really clean this dude out, because you don't want to mix it in and then the next time you go to use it for your fertilizer and you're spraying a little bit of weed killer down, it's a total vegetation killer like that. You gotta be really careful with that. So anyway, we are about to fill this up and we're going to get outside and I'm going to get the spray in the yard. This is the smallest jug of this stuff I can find, and there's a lot in here. It's heavy, 2.5 gallons. So yeah, that's the smallest jug I could find of this MSMA. And so what I was doing is I was putting down 5 ounces for 5,000 acres, 1 ounce per 1,000 acres basically, and it was working. It was doing its job. And so I did 2 weeks and sprayed, another 2 weeks sprayed, and then I needed to do a third time because it was just so bad over there. It really needed a third time. And then my eye got really messed up. It took a lot of energy out of me. I didn't do a video, if you guys didn't notice. I did a couple little shorts, but it took a lot out of me. And it's all just about came back over there on the side of the house. The stuff that was just lightly in the backyard and things is pretty much gone, which is great. So the side of the house is just overran with dallis. It's overran with dallis grass, like so bad. And I said, screw it, I'm going to double up. So I'm doubling up for 2 reasons. One, we're running out of time. This really set me back. It really did. It sucks because I really did not plan on skipping. But I'm telling you guys, when I say I had no energy, it's crazy. I'm a truck driver, and driving with this eye like that all week just wore me out. When I got home, I didn't really want to do much. I took showers and cleaned out as much as I could. I got on some steroid drops for my eye, and I finally got some energy back. So I'm going out here. I'm putting 10 ounces in here, guys. I'm doubling up. I'm going to put 10 in here. I want to hit the trouble area over there because it's just covered in dallis. It's like, even if it kills the fescue, it don't matter. So we're doubling up, and then next week, if it's not hurting it next week, I will do it again. I might just do a 5 ouncer on that side over there, but we're talking, I'm doubling up, and I'm not going to blanket spray all my yard. So we're really attacking this hard. Call me crazy, whatever, but we're doing the thing. Anyway, I'm not trying to talk your head off. I'm going to get this poured in here. Like I said, this thing is huge. There's 6 ounces right there. Now I need 4 more. So we'll go to the 4 mark. All right, it's 10 ounces in there, guys. That's, whew, makes me a little nervous, but what can I do? I gotta get this taken care of. That don't really make me that nervous, actually. I'm not that worried about it. I still need to order me some more seed. I haven't yet to do that, so I need to order some more seed. See, I put that right back in there. I wish this, yeah, let's do that. So yeah, that little ounce cup, measure cup right there, back in there. And then we're gonna go right over here to the sink and we'll turn my camera like this so it follows me when I'm moving here. Hopefully it's following me. Yeah, all right. I got y'all propped up on my air fryer. It's a good, perfect height right there. So anyway, then we're just gonna fill this up. I'll probably go about 3/4 of the way full. I'll put my mixer in there, mix it up real good, top it off, mix it up a little bit more. That way I'm not splashing out a whole bunch when I'm mixing it up. So yeah, I'll go up, you know, right around here somewhere, mix it up, top it off, slowly mix it in a little bit more, real carefully. And we're going outside and we're spraying. Say guys, you can go outside and you can do this all outside of your water hose. I just like being in here where I got my counter, I got everything, instead of taking everything out there, doing it on the ground. Whatever works for you. You got a work table outside, a water hose, I recommend doing it outside. This is a good spot for me to do it. And then I can turn around, throw the backpack straight on from right here, level, and go right out the back door here, and just get to spraying. But yeah, you don't have to do this at your kitchen sink like me. Your wife or whatever might not like that. All right, guys, I have yet to get me a proper stir. This hanger's been working fine, you know. I could go to Lowe's and get one, I'm sure. Not too expensive, but I mean, I just bent a hanger, made it look like a little mixer, throw it on my drill, and it works just fine. It don't take much. I'm gonna top this off the rest of the way. Also, you don't need to use a surfactant in this stuff, guys. You don't have to use a surfactant. It's got a surfactant mixed in. The first couple of times I did use surfactant because I mixed in some of my quinclorac with it. But you do not need to use it. It's already in there. I feel like you'd just be wasting your surfactant if you put it in here because it's already in there. Anyway, we got a lot of bubbles going on here. Because it's got surfactant in it, that's why. Boom, and just like that, we're done. We're ready to go spray. So I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna spray this. You guys have seen me spray. You know what? I'll set you up on the tripod. You can watch. We'll do some little music and me going around spraying. Y'all, I'm not kidding you. One thing about trying to do stuff like this and record yourself, sometimes you don't hit that record button when you think you did. I thought I just recorded that whole process and I never hit the record button. Gosh dang it. Well, the yard sprayed. Didn't get it on the record, and I can't believe I did that. That's terrible. That's not the first time I've done that either. You think you'd learn, but you don't. I really thought I was recording that whole time. Anyway, set this dude down. And that hurts my feelings. I thought I just hit record. I thought I was walking around recording the whole entire thing for you guys. Well, anyway, the yard sprayed. We can go look at the yard. How about that? Let me take this off here. I can't believe I did that. And go talk about it. All right, guys. Like this little patch right here, Dallas. Dallas. All this right here is Dallas. And then right here by the tree, it's kind of cleared up. There ain't a whole lot in here, this whole area, so it looks pretty good. Just getting little bits of it down here. Then this whole side of the yard. Every bit of this is covered in it. Let's try to, maybe, let me get it on the other side. Maybe you can get a better angle of it. Really thought I recorded the whole thing. That's crazy. So yeah, this is also another thing that's driving me nuts. I literally out here just cleared all this up yesterday. Cleared it all up. Stupid moles. All right, see if you can see it a little better from this angle. You see all that? There she is. It's everywhere. So yeah, guys, we went heavy on the spray. I ain't gonna act like I didn't. We went heavy. I had 2 test runs of doing it, just 5 ounces. So I feel confident about this one. Whoosh. That's pretty much all she wrote right now. I sprayed a blanket spray on the whole yard, but I really did heavy over there. I went over it a couple times, I ain't gonna lie to you. And then so next week, ooh, right now. So next week we'll get another video and I'll walk around and I'll show you how it's working. If it did some overkill or whatnot. Gotta get in the house though. It's getting hot out there. Got me dripping. Dripping. Oh. Yeah, so next week I'll get out there. We'll get another video. We'll get another little walk around of everything that's going on. Sorry if my eyes is disturbing, but I had to get something out here. I didn't get something on my channel here. But I can't believe it. See, that's what happens whenever you go a couple weeks without recording, not feeling good, you forget to hit the record button. I seriously thought I was recording myself that whole time. That's funny because I like to just keep it recording and I'll just go back and edit and cut it all later. Rookie move right there. That's a rookie mistake. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, we'll have an update up next week. I want to get back at her, start getting back on the tube. I am going to do some videos. I got a new green egg smoker, so I'm going to start doing some videos on that too. Throw them in with my YouTube channel because it's Josh's Life. Every day's an adventure. I do just whatever. If I got an idea and I think it'd make a good video, I'll do it. The yard thing's one of my main things in my life right now. That's one of my biggest concerns, one of my biggest projects in this new home that I'm in. So I enjoy doing it and I like taking you guys on the journey. I have spent a lot of money. I have done a lot of research. I have learned so much from everything I'm doing. I mean, it's crazy how much knowledge that I've absorbed off the internet and watching other people and just doing it myself. And I highly recommend you do it yourself and don't hire somebody. If you got the time, if you got the money, just do it yourself. It's more, you get more pleasure out of the outcome versus just somebody coming out here and doing it. And True Green or someone like that will come out and they'll tell you it's going to take 2 or 3 years to get a yard like this back to normal. Well, me doing it myself, I feel like I can speed up that process because I'm always here. I can stay on it. I'm learning how to do everything. I'm learning all this knowledge of everything that's in my yard, all these different kinds of weeds. I'm learning how to knock them out versus somebody that's going to come out every week or two or whatever they do and not really be on it like you can be yourself. So yeah, I believe it's not going to take me 2 years to get this yard looking a lot better. It might take 2 years to get a pristine, great looking lawn. And right now I got to deal with some moles too, but I can't even worry about moles right now if I can't kill some dallis grass. So, winter's coming. Winter is coming. The winter is coming. What is that off of? That's off of the Dragon Show. Game of Thrones. It's Game of Thrones. Lord of Mercy. I watched it all. I thought it was great. It was pretty good. And the ending, I feel like they could have ended it better, but I know it's a book. Anyway, winter is coming. So I got to get this taken care of. We got to get seed down pretty soon. It's going to be here before you know it's going to be like that. So I need to go ahead and get me some more fescue ordered. I need to go ahead and get that taken care of. Like all I've done in this video is just talk and show you guys a lot because the camera messed up on me. But I hope you guys enjoy. I'm being truthful with you. I'm using this right here. I got it off Amazon. It might not ship to your state, it might. Make sure you do your research. I'm telling you right now, I'm in Kentucky. I'm doing it on my fescue. I kept my fescue watered after I did it. It didn't kill my whole yard off. There were some spots, but it didn't kill everything off. I'm gonna be able to bring it back to life. So it's not like I just nuked my whole yard. I did hurt it some, but mainly the Dallas grass is just getting eradicated. So where that grass was at, there's nothing there now in some of them spots. So it's not like I really hurt my grass. I just got rid of the stuff I wanted to. So now I need seed down there. So, you know, it's a win-win for me because I'm not digging up my whole yard. And so now next step is to figure out seriously how to get rid of these moles. I'm to the point where I'm more worried about my grass than the moles. So I'd almost hire an exterminator to come out and get rid of the moles. I wouldn't care if somebody wanted to take care of that for me. But that's just such a hard thing to get rid of whenever I'm gone over the week, because I can't be here every day to check traps, to catch them and then get rid of them, catch them, get rid of them, because that's something you got to be on. And that's one thing I can't really do because I'm gone so much. I can put poison down, I can put down repellent. I tried the repellent around the house, watered it in real good, and I think maybe it helped a little bit because I ended up getting that strip in my backyard and they came back. So it's something you got to stay on, and I really need it, like them exterminated. Just kill them all. Just kill all the moles. I think that's it. I'm heating up this brisket that I cooked yesterday in my crock pot. I cooked it on the smoker for like, I don't know, 13, 14, something, a long time. It was a long time, and it came out beautifully. I wrapped it the last hour. I left it unwrapped the whole time it was cooking. It real low and slow, and hickory, lump charcoal, and applewood as the smoke. So I threw a bunch of applewood chunks in there on my smoker, and I smoked it all night long. And it was just fall apart good. So then I added a little bit more of my homemade seasoning on the top of it, mixed it all in, added a little bit more mixed in to taste, and I was like, oh, that's pretty good. So I didn't even cover the whole thing in barbecue sauce. Like a lot of people finish it and then they'll cover it in barbecue sauce, mix it all up. Instead, I left it like it is. I put it on the sandwich and then I drizzled some barbecue sauce on it to taste, you know, and that's the way you get more of that smoky flavor that you work so hard on getting versus just covering it up with sauce, which you do what you want, but that's how I did it. Oh yeah, we about to eat here in a little bit.